Does Keyshawn beat Tank?
Keyshawn beat everybody. Him and Shakur. They can beat up everybody else.
However, if I were pushing Keyshawn, I would have another fight or two before I fight Devin, just for experience purposes. And if I was Devin, I would try to jump on it right now before he gets those couple fights, because the more experience he gets, the harder he's gonna become to beat.
The reason I embarked on this whole thing that I just went into is because he reminds me of Stevenson a little bit, Davis. Their styles are similar. They control the outside with the jab and counters. Good defense. Play it safe.
And if you're not scared, it just makes yourself look scary.
So you're saying he should have just ate, didn't care about the next weigh-in?
Boxing pros question Devin Haney's hesitation as Roy Jones Jr. explains weight struggles and warns that Keyshawn Davis's experience and unique style can create serious problems for Dion if they fight.
Devin Haney is right back at the top of his game. Devin showed that the weight loss was probably causing him to not have as good punch resistance, and it also probably wasn't causing him to have as much power or explosiveness as he has. He showed tremendous power, tremendous punch resistance in that fight against Norman, and for him to do that means that the weight was probably an issue. Now, if Keyshawn comes up, or if they even do a catch weight, a 143, 144, it's going to be a very interesting fight, because I think Devin has more tools and more IQ right now, but Keyshawn is different. So when you got a guy that's different, and that's why I also said that he's not just back, he's different. You understand me? So when you got a guy that has that intangibleness about him, where he can be a different guy when it's time to be a different guy, you can never count him out.
Former champion Timothy Bradley praises Keyshawn Davis's skill and confidence while criticizing Devin Haney's team strategy and suggesting possible hesitation from their side.
And you already know his daddy didn't know what the hell he was doing. I told you to go chase some goddamn chickens. I told you don't need to be able to pick up them feet and punch coming forward without falling the fuck over. Yeah, you fell in. Keyshawn ain't gonna fall in on your ass unless he want to. Yeah, Keyshawn can throw punches as he's entering mid-range and still keep his damn distance. And he can back up out of range if he need to at the same time. He can go backward, forward, side to side, whatever, man, like some damn switches. Yeah, on the 62 Impala, baby. Yeah. Oh, he got that power, too. Oh, he got that power. All that, hey, clinching, hugging and stuff. I'm telling you, yeah, I already know, Bill, you don't want none of no damn Keyshawn. I know you don't want none. Hey, I know Dev will fight anybody. Dev crazy as hell. Yeah, that boy fight anybody.
Keyshawn Davis claims Devin Haney appears scared of him, consistently ignoring direct contact and only communicating through Bill Haney whenever addressing.
Bill always used to be like, oh, the business, man. Like, he showed me amazing love. And Devin Haney was just the one that just act like he couldn't see me, which I knew, like, oh, you probably scared of me. Oh, you probably got something to her. I don't know what it was. But I never seen Bill show me so much love, and Devin didn't. Like, it was always like the same thing, but when it came to me, it was different. But now that is weird, because now it's like, damn. Like, I'm gonna be totally honest. Like, one time on Twitter, like back in, this is like a little personal, but like, he called me B-word one time on Twitter. And I'm like, you grown as hell, why you even coming at a kid like that? But I'm like, all right, but I respect you differently now, you know? And ever since then, I just looked at them differently, like, okay, bet. When I get myself in a real opportunity, I'm gunning for y'all, super gunning for y'all. And when I see him at the weigh-ins, I don't remember back then. I just remember him saying that. Right. But I seen him at the weigh-ins for MSG.
Bill Haney states that Keyshawn must make the fight happen and says Davis declined to continue serious negotiations.
A lot of people feel like maybe Devin hasn't responded to Keyshawn since, you know, the whole. He did say that he'll take Lil Bruh in any order. But
listen, I'm not listen. It's me. It's me. I'm not paying Keyshawn no attention. You dig? Because listen, every time I talked to him, I told him in his face, I said, you didn't have to fight this fight. You could have talked to me and we could have been making this thing happen, right? He told me, he says, I know. He said, I know. He said, I said, okay, I got you in the DMs. I got the DM on your word on it, right? I said, when you get through fighting, is Devin next? Do you want to fight Devin next? He said, yes. And then he switched over and said he wanted to fight Crocker.
I saw that.
I said, Crocker? I said, oh, yeah, I ain't with you. I said, I'm not with you ever again. Now, listen. I said, I'm not. I said, no, I'm not with him. I said, no, I ain't with him, right? He went and did the brick. He did the brick. He went on the tear. I hit him in the DM. I said, do you want to negotiate?
Bill Haney explains that many fans are demanding a rematch with Ryan Garcia after his recent comeback and title.
And it's more about what the people want. The people were screaming that Ryan is back, that he had a hell of a performance. He has a belt. He's in the same division. Of course, if we went with Mario Barrios, they first with our relationship with the WBC, everybody would have said we was cherry picking. You know what I mean? So the only splash that we could make, and just like you said all the time, is they want us to fight the tough competition, but that's why Devin is Debo.
If you fight Ryan, do you need him to be in 24/7, 365 testing? Is that like a no?
No. We just need him to test. It's not going to take 365 days to whip his ass, so we don't need him tested for 365. We just need him tested from now until when the fight happens.
Bernie Thawboxer questions Bill Haney's matchmaking influence and urges Devin Haney to face Keyshawn Davis or Shakur Stevenson to prove him.
But Keyshawn or Devin or fighting Shakur or Devin, or Keyshawn, Devin fighting either one of those guys, that's a turned up fight. Him, Tank, that's all that turned up. Feel me? Them is the fights right there. Them the crest of the crest. People want to see turned up fights.
Obviously, Bill Haney's get lots of praises for his matchmaking lately. Obviously with the Terrence Crawford and Canelo, and obviously Devin Haney's career, right? But
I think he didn't have no matchmaking with that. He did put that bug in Crawford's ear, but that's it. How far are we gonna go with that?
They asked him what made you feel like you could move up to fight, Canelo, and it's
I said he put the bug in his ear. That's it. He just put the bug in his ear. That was it.
Wade Plemons discusses Devin Haney going back and forth with Ryan Garcia instead of focusing on a fight with.
Because both guys are champions, unifying on the line, and they've been going back and forth on Twitter the last couple of days. It's been pretty crazy. So let's get into it. We have Ryan first off saying, Haney, if it's time to end you, it's time. You will be erased. I heard you speak in my name. If this is what you want, let's start discussions. Mark my words, you'll never fight again after this. So let that sink in and accept it before you say yes. Not just, hey, I'm going to smoke you again. Hey, you're not on my level. I'm going to beat you pillar to post. He said, I'm going to beat you so bad you never fight again. I'm going to erase you. That's the confidence level Ryan Garcia is coming in. Is that because of his performance versus Mario Barrios, or the performance versus Devin Haney, or just a combination of knowing what he did in the Haney fight and knowing how much better he's gotten since? I don't know.
According to Timothy Bradley, Keyshawn Davis moves smoothly in every direction and has real punching power to support his skill. Bradley pointed out that Keyshawn predicted he would stop Jermaine Ortiz and then did exactly that in dominant fashion. Ortiz tried everything, switching stances and adjusting rhythm, but nothing worked. Each adjustment was quickly neutralized as Keyshawn controlled the exchanges with sharp timing and accuracy. Bradley emphasized that such ring awareness and adaptability make Keyshawn dangerous for anyone. He even suggested that the same relentless pressure and tactical sharpness could trouble Devin Haney, arguing that Keyshawn studies opponents carefully and understands their patterns.